You are to be commended, Willard. The greenskins have been caught unawares. Half their host is lagging behind the vanguard and unlikely to catch before the battle. We should make quick work of them whilst we have the chance. You appear surprised, brother. I am quite capable of outwitting this bloated goblin war boss. You should learn to accept praise when it is offered, otherwise your efforts will go unnoticed. My lords, the line is assembled. Thank you, David. Please ready the men to move forward. I will take command of the centre. I charge you with the left flank, brother. If either of us lay eyes on this Grom the Paunch, we are to make every effort to slay him. As you say, brother.
Let the Emperor sully the hammer with these creatures! There's so many of them! Shooting fight! Enemy wizard spotted! Where are the wizards? Keep your heads down! Enemy wizard spotted! Keep your heads down!
Grom smashed his chariot through the line and began to harass the missile troops positioned behind the infantry. Erasmus made his way toward the goblin war boss, hoping to strike him down and shatter the greenskin morale. Erasmus emerged victorious over Grung and chased the greenskin war boss from the battlefield. The infantry stood their ground against the greenskin charge, as the pistoliers and archers riddled the enemy with missile fire. The greenskin courage soon failed, and they began to flee from the field.
Don't want to leave! Get out! Don't want to leave! Get out, boys!
The Battle of the Marches was a great victory for the brothers Van Noort. With Grung wounded on the field and half his army smashed, the remainder of his forces retreated to the town of Landrel Barrow. Erasmus had no intention of allowing the greenskins to lick their wounds, and ordered a hasty pursuit.
To war! To arms! To the provinces. Move! To strengthen the Empire. must be triumphant! We can take this, you seething fire! Die, or we are steadfast! Spotted! Beware the wizard! Keep your heads down, men! They're casting spells! Beware the wizard! Enemy wizard spotted! Weapons out, lads!
As the enemy line closed in, the right flank risked being swarmed from the side. To prevent this, the Thunder Wall Rattler pivoted the flank closer toward the centre.
I must be there! Sigma demands blood! Kill everything! Death for the enemy!
As the centre was hammered by heavy monstrous infantry, the left flank was hit with waves of orcs and greenskin wagons, whilst also being peppered with arrows from archers hiding in the shade of the forest. The right flank had weathered the initial charge well, and soon the greenskins were in a rout. As the stubborn left flank finally gave way, David Maycross saw off the fleeing greenskins with a parting gift.
Get out, boy!
Get going!
Don't want to leave!
Grand Duke Boris, I have been sent as envoy by the Stadtholder and Directorate of Marienburg to answer your summons. Van der Kuipers could not muster the energy to come meet me himself. The Lord Stadtholder sends his apologies that he could not meet in person. He has many duties to attend to in Marienburg. So who is it he sends in his place? I am Christian Van Noort, Lord Sentinel of the Wasteland. The Directorate have granted me the authority to treat on behalf of the city of Marienburg. Van Noort, I have heard of that name. No doubt it is my brother Erasmus whose name you have heard. His campaigns against the greenskins in the south have liberated swathes of land and returned them to human occupation. It must offend your pride, watching your brother become a conquering hero, whilst you are sent to treat with old men. I am honoured to serve my city in whatever way I am commanded to do so. I consider it no insult to treat with the Grand Duke of Middenland. If you say so. I was hoping to speak with Van der Kuipers himself, but if I must make do with you, then I suppose I have no choice. How are your travels, Christian Van Noort? How do you find the Grand Duchy of Middenland and Middenheim? Your realm is ancient and revered. I have long anticipated a visit to the holy city of the White Wolf. I did not ask for flattery. I asked how were your travels. Did you encounter any problems on the road to Middenheim? Nothing we could not take care of. Small packs of rogue beastmen harassed our convoy shortly after crossing the border, but we saw them off without too much bother. As I thought, it is to my great shame that any man need raise his sword in his defence whilst in my lands. Truth is, I'm not all too sure where my borders lie anymore. Middenland is in chaos. Beastmen, Fimir, Greenskins, all of them have eyes on our lands, and they take as they please with little resistance. My forces are scattered and diminished. We have tried best we can to see off invasion from every direction, but I fear our time is running out. Our great Emperor Karl Franz is too enthralled by issues to the south to answer our calls for assistance. It seems whether the duchy is to stand or fall, it must do so alone. I will be happy to relay your plight to the stadtholder. I am sure the city of Marienburg has resources to spare in aid of our friends. Resource to spare? I'm not so sure. Van der Kuipers is many things, but a charitable man he is not. Same for the rest of the coin counters of the Directorate. I am under no illusion that assistance would be cheap, but I am the custodian of these lands, and to see to their preservation I must do what is necessary, even if the cost is my own pride. Return to Marienburg, and give my message to Van der Kuipers. Tell him that if he wishes to usurp the Emperor as the master of mankind, I will indulge him. The Grand Duchy of Middenland and Middenheim will renounce the idle Emperor in Altdorf, and submit our sovereignty to the city of Marienburg. In return I expect action. I expect arms and men to carry them. I expect every inch of our lands reclaimed, and the invaders exterminated and driven away. I bid you leave at once and make straight for Marienburg with my offer. Any time we once had for an action has now been spent. I should hope to see you again, Christian van Noort. Christian van Noort did as asked, and made straight for the capital. The stadtholder, giddy at the opportunity to show up the Emperor Karl Franz, accepted the submission of Boris Todbringer, and began directing funds to the raising of new armies that would liberate Middenland from the invaders. Following their victory at Landrel Barrow, Erasmus and Willard parted ways. Erasmus marched his forces west with the intent of rooting out the Greenskins from their makeshift capital at Grung Zint, whilst Willard headed north toward the town of Chantillon.
Attack!
Grom the Paunch had recovered from his wounds and resumed command of the Brokenet's forces. With Erasmus van Noort, the man that had humiliated Grom at the Battle of the Marches, now laying siege to his capital, Grom sallied out to claim his revenge over the men of Marienburg. The attack came as Erasmus's forces rested in their camp. Hurried into action, the men used the defensive palisades of the camp to funnel the attacking Greenskins into easier to defend choke points.
We will kill them all! Let them go!
The centre and right flank were hit the hardest. Erasmus positioned his archers behind these two lines to thin out the incoming hordes. David Maycross waited until the greenskins attacking the centre had allowed themselves to become concentrated in a dense pack of angry green flesh, before unleashing his signature Elven magic. As at the Battle of the Marches, Grung had punched through the main line and was harassing the missile infantry behind. Erasmus rode to the aid of the missile infantry, and once again did battle with Grung, intent on driving him from the battlefield once more. The assault upon the camp had been the greatest test of Erasmus's forces, though the men stood strong. The greenskins, having exhausted themselves against the defensive position, eventually fell back. With Grung once again humbled, Grung Zint was now ready to fall. Erasmus readied his men and marched them deep into the mountains.
will be done! Wise counsel! By the comets! Lucas's head through Marlow!
Goblins! Orcs! They must all die!
With a sizable advantage, Willart was now ready to march on Chantillon, the final bastion of the Broken Axe tribe in the marches of Couronne.
We must defend our homes!
With Chantillon liberated, the people of the marches could breathe a sigh of relief, as the final remnants of the Broken Axe invaders were now obliterated. The soldiers of Marienburg also had cause to celebrate, as they finally could return home and rest. The Corsairs of Spite, a cruel dark elf conclave based around the coast of Nordland, had long been eyeing up Marienburg territory, and finally they had made their intentions known. Reacting quickly, Willard sailed his forces from Chantillon toward the town of Arnau, hoping to catch the Dark Elves in their own territory before the war spilt into the lands of Marienburg. After a meeting with King Luon Leoncoeur, Erasmus negotiated the exchange of Grung Zint for Tancred Castle, bringing the marches in their entirety under the control of Marienburg.
This will bolster the nation.
Huntsman General!
Intent on fulfilling his promise to the Grand Duke of Middenland,
Advancing!
Christian van Noort assembled a small force of men and set about the task of liberating Middenland. His first target was the seemingly abandoned town of Winsen. Their reports had arrived that the Fimir that had sacked the town was still lurking there. The unknown element that was the Fimir, a race many believed to be gone from the world, would have caused apprehension in most men. Christian, however, relished the opportunity to dive into the unknown and eagerly marched his forces into battle. Anticipating a flanking attack from the higher ground, Christian positioned a short line of spears across the left flank, which were soon charged by strange algae-covered beasts.
Now we strike! Forward, man! Legs high! Fight men! Fight for our right to live!
The lizard-like foe proved to be brittle and of little challenge even to Christian's inexperienced forces, and soon they were in full flight.
Blood of our heirs!
Come, lads! Stay up! Make me proud of the province! Don't stop until they're all dead!
A small scouting party sent ashore to scope out the Dark Elf positions reported back that the town of Arnau was heavily garrisoned. Unwilling to risk an assault on such a heavily defended position, Willart instead landed his forces on a stretch of coast just south of the town, hoping to lure the Dark Elves into open battle. A wise move, my lord. The Nifears are a vain race. They will be incensed at an enemy presence in their lands and move against us. Once they are dealt with, the path to Arnau will be clear. You need not explain my own strategy to me, Crispin. I understand my own rationale well enough. The young lord is just eager for glory and victory, as are we all. I'm sure no offence was intended. If you hope for glory, I would not hold your breath. Whatever victories we might win, they will not be my brothers, and therefore will be of little concern to the capital. If I might be so bold, whatever your grievance against the Lord Commandant might be, I do not think it reciprocated. You fought alongside my brother in 3 battles and think you know him better than I. I'm sure Erasmus is halfway to Middenland by now, on his way to join Christian in their glorious liberation, whilst I am sent to this barren waste to see off some glorified pirates. Then we best be quick to our task and make for Middenland ourselves, before all the battles are fought. Perhaps our efforts will be better spent elsewhere. The orders from the capital were clear, that we were to move to Middenland as soon as if Marienburg is to become the capital of all mankind, we must seize opportunity when it presents itself. And what opportunity is it you had in mind?